Hi, welcome to the demonstration of the SonicZoom iPad app. This was an application designed to investigate the way that people explore the space of synthesis sounds and whether a different mapping of the synthesis parameters was suited to different stages of the creative process. So this is the interface. You can see that on the left we have sliders like faders. The top blue faders affect sequence, and the bottom red faders affect the timbre of the synthesizer. Now you can see that when I change these sliders, I jump to a different position on this 2D surface over here. In fact, every single combination of these sliders, every single setting, is found somewhere on this 2D surface. So if I move around on this surface, I also get changes in the sliders. Now at this maximum zoom level you can see that the sliders change dramatically, but if you zoom in, they change much less, and therefore the sound changes much more slowly as you scroll around. So this mapping is carried out using Hilbert curves. Now if you zoom in right down to the lowest level, you can sort of see how this works. So if I move along the Y direction, when I cross each white line, one of these parameters changes by 1 unit. And if I cross a red line, one of these parameters changes by 2 units. Blue line moves things by 4, etc., etc., until the yellow lines at the biggest scale change things by 64 units. In this way, every single MIDI CC value can be built up from these different positions. Now you can see that the Y-axis affects only the timbre and the X-axis affects only the synthesizer. So the users were instructed to just scroll around or use the sliders. There was a 5-minute session on the sliders, 5 minutes on the zoomer, 5 minutes on both, and people were instructed to just look for sounds that they liked and then save them as a preset. And then the preset will show up as a point on the grid. And the interesting thing was that the data and the questionnaire showed that people tended to use the surface immediately after saving a preset, and they would scroll around, try and find a sound, and then they would fine-tune that sound using the sliders. So this kind of indicates that divergent and convergent thinking can be detected, and also different styles of interface are more suited to these different stages of creativity. So that's about it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.